Good evening, everyone.
What's going on?
Hey, it's a beautiful day in East Tennessee.
It is. I just got back from riding, so I look like it. I apologize.
No, nice hat, by the way.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, it's East Tennessee, and it was pouring this weekend, and it's beautiful ride conditions right now. Aaron, you want to start us off with some trail reportage? You have been out there recently.
Baker Creek was quite lovely this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of folks out there at the bike park, but we were over at the year-round Get Down, so that was pretty nice.
Excellent.
Yeah. What else you got?
I would like to remind people of a couple of things. One, you can always check trail conditions on our website, ambcnox.org. That's all you got to do. Scroll to the bottom. It's there. It's magic. And second, something that's not on our trail report every day, but should be on the tip of everybody's mind is that poison ivy season is here, and it is real. That stuff is leafing out on trees. It is 3 feet tall in some locations where we were at Sharps Ridge a couple of weeks ago. So bear in mind that it's not a bad time to wear tall socks. It's a good time to have Dawn dish soap in your shower. Just keep mindful of that. Ride reports. Everybody post up in the comments as far as where all you've ridden this last month.
So a bunch of people up at DuPont, Pisgah.
Excellent.
Road, but I saw a bunch of people were up there 2 weekends ago. Lots of fun.
Very good. We attempted this last time, which is post a photo from one of your last month's rides in the comments. And the best one, which I'll determine, we'll send you some swag. So we tried it last month, I think.
No, because I don't think we can post. I think that's what happened is we weren't allowed to post pictures. So why don't they tag us in stories?
Yeah, tag us in the stories on the Instagram. Because I got the swag last month because nobody put a picture out.
What? So, that's not.
Hey, I got myself a cup. We're good shape. All right. So yeah, Grant Barton was just mentioning that the new trail up at Norris is great. I know that there was poker ride last weekend up at Norris, a little damp for that, but you know what? Norris is not a bad system in the damp as long as you're ready for it. Wayne was down in Chattanooga, Enterprise South. That's awesome. I think you can potentially pick up a COVID vaccine down there at Enterprise South some days of the week. They're utilizing that parking lot from time to time. All right, so yeah, just post up where you rode this month, and we're going to bring in our resident weather guru, who looks to be live on location in somebody else's yard.
Or the botanical gardens, I'm not sure which.
Dave Stanley, welcome.
Thanks for having me, man. It's just beautiful. I'm calling it, like last year, I'm calling it again this year, legitimate spring. This has been back-to-back years of having a couple months, like, decent, pleasant weather instead of going directly to summer like it is wont to do in Knoxville, Tennessee. So I'm enjoying it. We've actually had precious little rain, but like you said, it does tend to come on the weekends, it seems, and kills people like me who really rely on the weekends for good ride times these days with 2 small children that steal all my time. But it is warming up. We're going to have a warm week ahead into the 80s. Stay hydrated. Remember, I think most of the water stations on the South Trails are back on. So keep hydrated. Trails are drying quicker. Get out there, have a good time. Respect that it is wet. And yeah, let's enjoy the rest of this legitimate spring while it lasts.
Excellent. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Matt.
Signing off. Till next month, sir.
I used one of those waters today.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, nice and cold.
Nice and cold. Yeah, I think the city facilities, I learned that this year, is who turns on those water stations. So thanks to the city of Knoxville for helping us out on that.
Definitely.
Yeah. proud landowner campaign, Aaron.
How's that going?
I can't. My wife has asked me not to cuss as much online.
Oh, you don't do that.
Hot dog.
You're doing
Wow.
awesome.
It has been an incredible campaign. We've been pretty psyched about all of it. We
I
will
think
be.
one of the most exciting things is to see the amounts coming in every day. Like all of a sudden we just get an email and then another email. And it's the fact that our community is giving back to us so that all of us can be a part of this. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is awesome. And it's been, we've had overwhelming support for this project, not just from cyclists, but from all sorts of trail users and folks that just appreciate the fact that the urban wilderness is going to be growing in size. So an update on that is we will be closing on that property on Wednesday. So whoop, whoop, whoop. Everybody can crack open a cold beverage that evening and celebrate with us. And one of the reasons that we were so successful in the public support category is that we had a local company sponsor us for the first $10,000 of the public campaign, which is incredible. And so I wanted to thank Vee Hollow Bike Trails for doing that for us, really setting the stage for success on this project, because we have now met our goal, and which means we can go to closing and not bounce a check. And as well, we're going to be able to start the planning process on that property too. And so I wanted to bring in Corey Clayton and Chris Kmeyer onto the show. Corey and Chris are in charge of the work down at Vee Hollow, and I wanted to get an update on that. Aaron and I got to ride it. Was it 3 or 4 weeks ago, Aaron?
Yes.
Yeah. So
awesome. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a great facility. The sneak peek that we got was awesome. But I want you guys to tell us a little bit more about the project down there and the details.
Thanks. Well, yeah, we're super excited. Hopefully we're going to open it up to the public late summer. So hopefully by August. And first off, just want to thank Kevin and Shelly Clayton for having the vision to do this and for giving back to the community like they are. And I want to thank Chris as well. He's been managing the project, and he's been fantastic and great to work with. So, I'll just hand it over to him to talk a little bit about the build team and some of the trails they've got going on.
Yeah, there's a familiar group of builders down there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's. I was gonna break it down by the numbers, and we'll just start with the builders because it's been quite the ride. I've been the fortunate one here, being able to manage some really good pros. So we've had 7 different companies down there building. We've had over 40 individual trail builders through those companies. So there's a lot of different flavor in the trail system. On those 162 acres, there's going to be over 12 miles of trail, ranging from never ever green skills loop to double black diamond hand cut jump trail. That's actually one of the most innovative trails I've ever had the experience to be a part of. And the terrain is challenging, but the terrain is really fun and the riding's really fun. And yeah, I've been blessed to be a part of it.
Awesome. So it sounds like you guys are a little maybe ahead of schedule. I was thinking it was going to be more towards fall, but Corey, you're saying late summer. That's incredible.
They've been kicking butt through some really gnarly terrain too. So they've been working hard and they're killing it.
Yeah. So just for some background as well, I mean, this trail network is going to be open to the public. It's situated right on the Little River, and I know that I'm personally going to enjoy relaxing by the river after a good summer ride for sure. So here's to riding in the month of September down in Townsend. So yeah, for sure. We just popped a link to you guys' Instagram over on our comments, so folks can keep up with the build there. You guys have what looks like an incredible photographer working on that page. So Leslie Kmeyer's doing a great job shooting photos, and so thanks so much for taking some time out, and we appreciate everything you guys have done for AMBC so far, and can't wait to be out on the trails with you guys.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Tell folks, Matthew, that there's a lot of climbing there.
But there is a lot of climbing there. You're in the mountains. Mountain bison.
I'm just saying there's a lot of climbing.
I thought it had an interesting thought is that, and I'd like to wrap Vee Hollow and a couple other folks into an AMBC spring training. To get everybody's legs moving in the spring after, a dormant winter potentially, and just suggest a few different places and some routes and just get everybody's legs moving. And that would be an awesome place to do that. Because
you're gonna set that up, right?
Well, if I can get out of the house, yes. Right now, Aaron is currently taking me on every ride that I go on. But let's get Alex Clark on. He's down here somewhere in this internet room. Boom. Bikes in the background. Alex, good evening, sir.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good. So for everybody that doesn't know, Alex Clark, who's on my screen below me, has volunteered to help out the club on our trail management, I'd say. Trails coordinator is what we're calling Alex's position. And so he is helping us keep track of trail champions that are scattered all throughout the network. And so I brought Alex on this evening to talk a little bit about what volunteer opportunities we have this weekend to help out on our trail network.
Yeah, that's right. And some folks may have already seen it, but we've got 4 work parties lined up in different places for this weekend, which is going to be a great opportunity, kind of what you were saying, Kellogg, with some spring training. So get out and be able to help get these trails back to where they need to be for the prime riding season. And so we've got 3 of those going on Saturday, with the last one happening Sunday. And these can be found in various places. We would want you to sign up in advance. That just helps us, because we're going to have lunch. And if you're of age, High Wired is helping out and providing some awesome beers. Absolutely. So if you would, these can be found in various places, ambcknox.org. The link that just dropped in the chat, which is through our volunteer link. And then it can also be found on Facebook. And like I said, we've got 4 locations. So we've got Hasty over here in South Knox. IAMS is going to be getting a little love. Concord, and Sharps Ridge. So wherever you're located at in town, you'll be pretty close to a work party going on. And so at Hasty, we've got some, we're going to be working on the sinkhole trail, getting it back up to where it needs to be. It had a hard winter. And so Clay Watson's going to be leading that one up, and everybody's going to meet at Margaret Road Saturday morning, work for the morning, and then, again, lunch and some beers after. And then also over here in South Knox, IAMS is going to be getting a little bit of love as well. And so we've teamed up with IAMS, and they'll be providing a crew leader to meet at the quarry Saturday morning. And then that one's going to be a little more easy. So there's going to be some sightline clearing and then getting rid of some the invasive plants in the area. So that'll be a good chill one to earn your beer afterwards. And then we've got Sharps Ridge. That one's happening on Sunday. And then that one will be clearing on some drains and working also on some sight lines, just getting those things ready for as spring. All the plants are getting a little crazy. So we got to make sure to get all that back and make sure everything's draining like it should. And then the last one is also Saturday morning, and that is over at Concord Park with Tony Robinson. He's got a big old list of stuff worked out that he's excited to to get to working on. He's got some fun projects. He's got a feature that he needs some help building. He's going to be repacking some berms, building some water bars. So all of this just takes volunteers. That's what we all do here. So if you would, they're listed in 3 different places. Check them out: Facebook, AMBC's website, and then it can also be found on our volunteer website, Golden Volunteer. So look at those, and then yeah, we'll see you out there for 3 happening on Saturday morning, and then we've got 1 happening on Sunday as well. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alex.
Cool.
And again, we want to give a shout out to Jeremy Walker. He's who hooked us up with Highwire Brewing, and so they're supporting this workday. I just got off the phone earlier today with Chris, and Chris with South Coast Pizza is going to be hooking us up with some pizza on a couple of the South Knox workdays. So patronize our friends, obviously. Thanks so much, Alex, for your help. And everybody follow Alex's instructions. Register on Golden Volunteer, and that gives us a head count and allows us to plan tools and food and of course, the cold beers. What you
Hey,
got?
Matt, so are we still doing smaller groups? How are we doing that right now?
Yeah, this is going to be one of our last real small group work days, and so enjoy it while it lasts. We'll be gathering in larger groups as we move forward, and taking advantage of the fresh air and trying to get some larger projects done. So, thanks, Alex.
All right, thanks. Bye.
All right, Aaron, you wanted to run down some of these events?
Sure. I would love to.
All
When my
right.
phone opens them, hold on a second. Of course, it's not going to do it. Hold on. Could you play
Here, I
music? Have a little-
right? Like,
What are you going to do? An interpretive dance for everybody?
no, that's Dirty Bird Events is what that was.
Oh no. Well, I've got the MTV Wednesday series.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we have, I think you may have a different agenda there. Dirty Bird Events coming up on the 1st of May. They've got the Wildcat mountain bike race over at Panther Creek. Check that one out. Knox Bike Racing has Wednesday race series. I noticed at least 3 races, 2 of which are before our next meeting. So they've got one May 5th over at Sharps Ridge and May 12th over at Baker Creek. Aaron, speaking of having some group events outside, we are launching the first Tuesday in May, Big Fun Tuesdays. I know everybody. Everybody thought Tuesday night rides were dead. That is not true.
Never.
Ever. Big Fun Tuesdays. Me and Corey teaming up with IMS on that. Those are going to happen the 1st and the 3rd Tuesdays of the month. Okay? 1st and 3rd Tuesdays of the month. Big Fun Tuesdays. That allows you to ride on Tuesdays the other weeks, but you can ride from Baker or wherever. But we'd love to see everybody's smiling faces at IMS the 1st and 3rd Tuesdays of the month. We're going to do that in May, basically all the way through Fall Fest, through the time change. Okay? And what IMS is doing for us for this is that they are coordinating the food trucks, and they're also going to be having some bands out from time to time. So they've got a ton of new picnic tables spread out. They have enlarged the swim area over there so that after your ride, you can take a dip in the pool, i.e. the quarry, then hop out, grab yourself a beer out of the beer stand there, get a bite to eat, and chill out with your mountain bike brethren and potentially listen to some music. So we hope to see you at Big Fun Tuesdays starting the 1st Tuesday in May.
That's exciting.
It is exciting, and I, however socially awkward I've become over the last year, I'm going to try to get through it.
Last year.
I'm going to try to get through it. I'm going to ride my bike, and I'm going to swim, and I'm going to eat afterwards. So, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. What else we got going on here? I've got some acronym written on my sheet, and
we're doing Trail Day in June. Does that happen before our next meeting?
It does not.
Oh.
It does not. But I want everybody to put that on their calendar, which is National Trails Day, June 5th. First Saturday in June is always National Trails Day. We try to celebrate it some way or another. Last year, we had a whole bunch of small projects. Every other year, we go to Big South Fork, and that's what we're doing this year. So, a little bit different. We are not going to be reserving the group campsite. We're going to rely on you folks to reserve something on your own at Bandy Creek. But I would suggest campsite or Loop A for the 4th through the 6th is what I would suggest, because we'll be doing a service project Saturday morning from 9 to noon. Joe Cross with the Big South Fork Mountain Bike Club always cooks us up an awesome lunch. So we'll have lunch at noon, a little siesta, and then rides in the afternoon on Saturday. Dinner is on your own this year, so cook amongst a pod that you're comfortable with. And then we'll gather for a group campfire that evening, Saturday night, the 5th. And then Sunday, rides in Big South Fork. Wow. And some of them. What's that?
Are you making up?
I will try to make up at least one ride, and I'm going to title that ride The Epic. And I would invite you on it, Aaron. And it will be difficult. It will be long, and my legs will probably cramp, and we'll eat lots of snacks. It'll be a great time in the woods at Big South Fork. My wife is just, I'll say, off stage. She's got my boy. I just have to squeeze him for a moment. Sorry. He's repping our brand today, as you can see. So, little Lewis. If all goes well, this will be Lewis's first camping trip in June. Yeah, very nice. So yeah. Make plans to be at Big South Fork the first weekend in June. Reserve your campsite. It doesn't have to be Loop A, but that would be the fun thing to do potentially.
I'm on Loop B.
Okay, well we'll find you. Don't worry, we'll find you. The only other thing I have on my list this month is another date that people need to put on their calendar, which is May 11th. 10 a.m. May 11th, 10 a.m. Is going to be the ribbon cutting for Callaway Ridge Trailhead. That is a new trailhead at Concord Park. It is on the property that we often call the roundabout property. And folks may remember there was a dump site over there. Well, now it is a gorgeous parking lot and a trailhead for all the trails at Concord. So that is Callaway Ridge. You can also connect over to the Ballfield property as well. So I would appreciate everybody who loves new trails and new trailheads to come out on May 11th, 10 a.m. for the ribbon cutting for that Callaway Ridge trailhead. So,
one more thing.
Yeah.
Saturday is International Women's Mountain Biking Day.
That it is, the 1st.
Saturday, May 1st. So if you're riding, ladies, tag us.
Tag us. May 1st is also the kickoff of Bike Month. And so, lots of festivities around riding bikes and bike culture. So you'll see a number of events. We'll post some of the stuff that Bike Walk Knoxville is doing, and some of our other partner organizations. So, definitely two good things to celebrate. Wow, I just got a feed just dropped on me. Comments. We got to check the comments, Aaron.
We do have to check the comments. I have to go to my phone. For some reason, when I'm on StreamYard, I can't see the comments.
Okay, I'm gonna pass off my boy so I can read these comments. Of which Claire Ann Han brought it up right here, put it on the screen. Lewis. This is an accurate statement of the ride for Sunday.
You can bring those comments up?
Come on, Aaron. I'm so high tech.
When did you learn to do that?
Hey. Easy. This is a true statement. Joe Cross. Wow, what an incredible trail ambassador, visionary that really put Big South Fork and all the trails that we ride at Big South Fork on the map. He's responsible for the IMBA Epic status up there, and can't wait to celebrate with him on National Trails Day up there. He's planning our work parties for the day and happens to be providing our food. So incredible there. Also true. Tuesdays are going to be fun. They're back. We've got links to all the various things we've talked about. Big shout out to Alex for his help with all our trail coordinators. Jeremy Walker, Highwire Brewing, appreciate your help for this weekend. And
The Claytons at Vee Hollow.
Absolutely. Speaking of another vision, they're definitely in this for the long game, and what they're investing down there in the trail network alone is amazing. We're going to leave this up because this is where you need to go to figure out what work party you want to be with us on this weekend. So we're going to be working this weekend, 4 different places, 9 to noon. Join us. We'd love to see you out there. And if we don't see you at a work day, we'll see your smiling faces out on the trail. So everybody enjoy what we have. If you're in the urban wilderness, the survey that's out and about on health and economic indicators, it runs through the end of this month. So take 5 minutes and fill that out. You'll help all the research that's going on at UT, studying our system. So.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Aaron. Where are we going to ride this week?
Where do you want to ride? What do you feel like? I just did a Black Diamond before I came in, so I'm ready to take you down.
All right. Oh, this reminds me. Trail development wise, there is currently a joint team working. Actually, there are 2 different teams working over at Sharps Ridge. So the Lincoln extension that is going to wrap around the nose of Sharps Ridge is being built right now. And so you'll notice at the bottom of Nightfall, there's a sign that mentions trail construction. The city of Knoxville is leading the charge on that. Dave Williams and AMBC, we've got our machine right behind them, and we're doing finish work behind the city crew. And so that's going to get us around to the western part of the nose. And then Randy Connor is working for Legacy Parks to build on their piece of property that will tie into Independence Trail and the other trailhead on Tiberius. Missy Petty is asking for the link to the survey, I believe. Unfortunately, this is an on-the-ground survey. So this is supposed to be an in-person survey. So if you're at the trailhead, snap a picture of it with your phone. Got a QR code. They need data from people that are on the ground using the system that day in particular. So appreciate everything you guys do. Checking through these comments. I think we're set. Thanks, y'all. Toodaloos. We're out. Chris is still here in the studio.
Hey,
Still
Chris.
here.
Hey.
You never kicked me out. I'm eating all the green M&Ms in the green room. It's awesome here.
Did you eat all the snacks that were in there?
All of them.
All I had was this cup, and no other snack. All right.
You gotta hang out with me.
End the broadcast. Bye.